Welcome to Grand Prairie Update. I'm Don Johnson.
And I'm Terry Briggs. Here's what's happening in your city.
It's a benchmark day for 3 Grand Prairie schools. The schools are receiving benches with their campus logos because they raised the most money last fall during the Miles for Smiles campaign to benefit a special needs playground. The first stop today, Travis World Language Academy.
It's going to be exciting to see the students walking through and actually seeing the bench. We've been talking about the bench. We've been posting the bench on social media, so now it's here, and we are so excited.
Then it was on to South Grand Prairie High School, which collected the most donations.
I think the bench is amazing. It's beautiful. It'll mean a lot to our kids, our community, to participate in this. It was awesome.
The final drop-off, the School for the Highly Gifted, where students gathered the 3rd highest total.
We talk about being active and being participants and helping others and sharing with others, and they're so excited to put that into play.
Eventually, all 3 benches will be installed at Play Grand Adventures, a revolutionary 10-acre special needs play site that is part of the massive Epic Recreation Project. Officials say the first phase of the playground should be open by next fall.
It will have an immense variety of playground equipment, including swings for all ages, all abilities, and all capabilities, including a toddler space area, some creative design, a musical pod, as well as a climbing structure that could get you up 32 feet off the ground.
In the meantime, the 2017 Miles for Smiles Fund Drive is still underway at schools and local businesses. Officials hope to top $50,000 during this year's effort, which ends on September 30th.
They're off and running again at Lone Star Park at Grand Prairie. It's the Fall Meeting of Champions and the second of 2 legs of racing in 2017 as the track celebrates its 20th anniversary season. The Fall Meet features 26 days of quarter horse racing, which means more opportunities to experience the kind of action and excitement that has been unique to Grand Prairie for the last 2 decades.
My wife been out here a couple times, and it's my first time coming out here. She enjoyed it so much, and I just come out and check it out, see what's going on.
So what do you think?
That's some fine looking horses, man. Fine looking horses.
I mean, the horses are beautiful, and you know, if you can bet $2 and win $8 or $10, pays for the next beer.
The fall racing season continues through November 11th. For a schedule or information, you can visit their website at lonestarpark.com.
Happy birthday to you.
It's the dress Marilyn Monroe made famous in 1962 when she wore it to sing Happy Birthday to President John F. Kennedy.
Happy birthday, Mr. President. Happy birthday to you.
And now the cream-colored sequined gown is part of a new exhibit at Ripley's Believe It or Not in Grand Prairie. Ripley's bought the piece of fashion history last year for a record $5 million, making it the most expensive dress in the world. In addition to the form-fitting dress, the exhibit also includes items from President Kennedy's birthday gala, along with a life-size replica of Marilyn.
We think that the parents will be really interested because, you know, grandparents were alive for it. You know, people my age really know who she is. And I think the kids, teenagers and kids, they really love to learn about her. And when they just do a little bit of research or learn a little bit about her, they just become really fascinated. And I think the mystery and the intrigue surrounding her death just keeps, you know, people fascinated with her.
The iconic birthday dress is on display through the end of October. For more information, visit ripleys.com/Grand Prairie.
The Uptown Theater is doubling as an art gallery for the Grand Prairie Arts Council. It's the GPAC's annual juried art show and sale that this year drew 110 entries from 42 regional artists in 8 different categories. Each piece in the show is individually judged, and the top 3 works in each category and a best of show earn cash prizes.
And in first place, the digital category goes to Kathy Stein, Aliens Have Landed.
This year's show also features entries from people in 17 different cities and is considered to be one of the best of its kind in Texas.
Well, I'm not surprised, but it's surprising how many people are surprised that right here in Grand Prairie, we can put on such a beautiful show. We have about 15 Grand Prairie artists in the show, and then the rest are from venues as far as Granbury, Denton, Dallas, all over the Metroplex. And we have a lot of artists that return year to year, but then we also get those brand new artists who've never entered a show before, and we're always so proud that we are the first show that they have chosen to enter, and then they'll go on and enter lots of shows. We have quite a few like that, and to me that's a real success story, and it's what the Arts Council is all about.
Clausen says many of the pieces are for sale and will remain on display at the theater through October 21st. If you'd like more information, you can contact the Grand Prairie Arts Council.
Overgrown tree limbs are causing headaches in some parts of Grand Prairie. The low-hanging limbs put lives in danger by delaying first responders, and they can damage emergency vehicles.
We have things on the exterior such as air conditioners on top of the cab. We have antennas that are necessary for our emergency communications. There's emergency lighting, scene lighting that's mounted to the cab that can be damaged by tree limbs.
City code requires trees, shrubs, etc. be trimmed to 14 feet above the ground, just a few inches higher than this fire engine. The city will warn a property owner about a violation and give them 10 days to take care of it. If the limbs aren't trimmed by then, the city can issue a citation to the property owner. If they still don't take care of the problem, the city can use a contractor to cut back the trees and bill the property owner.
Now, not only though you're looking at the citation that can be in the range of $200 to $300, but also the work performed can be also in that same range of $250. So you're looking at a pretty hefty bill for not trimming your trees each time that the city has to come out and perform that work.
Officials say school buses, garbage trucks, and other public service vehicles are also at risk from low limbs. For more information about tree regulations, visit gptx.org/code compliance. That's it for this edition of Grand Prairie Update.
Hope you'll join us again next time.